dividing fractions. Before we divide fractions, we need a definition, and that is of the word reciprocal. When you see the word reciprocal and you're dealing with fractions, that simply means to flip it over. So for example, if I'm looking at 7/8, the reciprocal of that would be 8/7. You just flip the fraction over, and that's what reciprocal means. So when you divide fractions, the rule is that you multiply by the reciprocal. In other words, step number 1, multiply by the reciprocal means you flip the second fraction over, and then you're going to change the division to multiplication. Since we've now changed it to a multiplication problem, then steps 2 and 3 are just our multiplying fraction instructions. You reduce diagonally, and then you multiply tops and multiply bottoms. So we'll look at 3/7 divided by 3/2. We want to multiply by the reciprocal. So we flip the second fraction over and change our division to multiplication. Now it becomes 3/7 times 2/3. And then you proceed just like any multiplication problem involving fractions. I reduce diagonally, so if I look at the 3's, they both divide by 3, leaving me with a 1 and a 1. 2 and 7 don't divide by anything in common. Multiply tops and multiply bottoms. This is a proper fraction, so I'm finished. 1/3 divided by 1/9. We want to multiply by the reciprocal, so we flip the second one over and change the division to multiplication. Reducing diagonally, looking at the 3 and 9, they both divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. The 1's can't do anything. Multiply the tops, and I have 3. Multiply the bottoms, and I have 1. Any whole number over 1 is just that whole number, because a fraction bar means divide. 3 divided by 1 is just 3. 45 3/5 divided by 15. So we need to change 45 3/5 to an improper fraction. Multiply 45 times 5, which is 225, and add 3 more, 228. So it's 228 over 5. And then I have a whole number, 15, and I can put whole numbers over 1. So I've got everything in fraction form now. 228 over 5 divided by 15 over 1. Now the division rule is to multiply by the reciprocal. So 228 over 5, flip the second fraction, change the problem to multiply. Now this one's a little bit tricky to reduce diagonally. You might need your calculator to help you out a little bit. But 228 and 15 both divide by 3. 228 divided by 3 is 76. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then the 1 and the 5 diagonally, we can't do anything. Multiply across the top. 76 times 1 is 76. Multiply across the bottom. 5 times 5 is 25. Then, let's not leave fractions improper. If I want to change it to a mixed number, it's top divided by bottom. 76 divided by 25. 25 goes into 76 3 times. 3 times 25 is 75, and subtract. So my mixed number is 3 and 1 over 25. A little word problem. Individual cereal boxes contain 3/4 ounce of cereal. How many boxes can be filled with 600 ounces of cereal? So we have 600 ounces of cereal that we need to chop up into little boxes. Anytime you needed to chop something up into smaller parts, you're dividing. I'm dividing the 600 by 3/4. I can put the 600 over 1, and then I multiply by the reciprocal, so times, and flip the second fraction, 4 over 3. Reducing diagonally, 600 and 3 both divide by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 600 divided by 3 is 200. Multiply tops, multiply bottoms, gives us 800 over 1, which is just 800.